Let's do Haitians eating pets from the reincarnated Adolf Hitler.
You sorry saying.
There was Haitians in a white van driving around the
like why would you start with that guy as like
and then AI art of a black dude with a bunch of cats.
That's something I've noticed about really bad YouTube channels lately. No one has taken to AI like YouTube channels.
Dude, I don't know what it is. Like, I think there's something in the minds of conservatives that like AI art really appeals to, because I never see AI art like conservative online.
The neighborhoods collecting cats, skinning them and eating them.
In my opinion, they're worthless. Bunch of worthless fucking saints.
They're getting thousands of dollars in government assistance. Even the cash assistance cards, they're calling them the magic money cards because they never run out.
Man, they're nothing but a headache. All they're doing is raising our rent and our taxes and
You found some of the best individuals in Ohio. I don't know, like, I don't want to do classic like this is just Ohio memes, but like
this is Springfield, Ohio. What was once a small town in Ohio, home to roughly 60,000 working class Americans, until 20,000 plus Haitian immigrants flooded into town with rumors of them eating the neighbors' cats and local geese.
What did you do? Why'd you kill the cat? Did you eat that cat?
this is not even like, oh my God. This is a random black lady in Canton, Ohio. We are literally doing European style racism now. Like, we didn't pick up on any of the things on accident. We didn't pick up on the healthcare, not even a crumb of like a welfare state or anything like that. Just Euro-fascist, anti-immigrant racism.
No bullet train even between LA and Las Vegas.
Yeah.
But we get the soccer hooligan racism party.
Yeah, oh, Jesus Christ.
We don't even have a parliamentary system. This sucks.
Oh my God.
You eat it? Now why'd you kill it?
They're eating the...
Like, that's crazy. Like, there are just like random black people that you just put together to be like, these are all Haitian migrants that are doing all of these things. Like, this is demanding a pogrom. They want to do the same shit like the anti-Muslim pogroms that took place in the UK. They want that in America. Luckily, our fascists are too fat and too self-involved and too swept away by football season starting to do anything like that. We don't have the organizational capabilities of the EDL even. Thank God.
All their fantasies of pogroms are like the Hells Angels doing it.
Yeah.
Dogs, the people that came in, they're eating the cats. They're eating the pets.
And causing car accidents left and right, and driving locals out of their homes by paying above market rental prices with welfare subsidized by the American taxpayer. Are these Haitians eating cats? How did they travel 2,000 plus miles from Haiti all the way to Ohio? And
why does YouTube allow this? 18 hours, 1.5 million views. Like, YouTube is just straight up like, how is this? I mean, this is like Stefan Molyneux shit. You remember, like, in the Gamergate era, when like you had out and about like prominent white nationalists with like millions of views being like, yeah, actually, like the average IQ of the black person is nowhere near as high as like the average IQ of the white person, and that's why we should do the Holocaust.
I pulled up to Springfield myself to see if this was real or overblown fake news. A lot of this is alleged because I truly don't know what's going on, and neither does Twitter. Twitter is relying off of a few images and a few Reddit threads, and there are rumors that Haitians are taking neighbors' cats and eating them. Are you from Haiti by chance? Does everyone get along here in Springfield?
Yes.
Good?
Good.
Motherfuckers are worthless. Bunch of worthless fucking sand. Yeah.
When did the Haitian neighbors come and move here?
He cut out the full interview that he posted on Twitter where he's like literally laughing alongside this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, he was like, oh, this is so funny. Like, you're a piece of shit.
I would say probably 5 months ago.
Okay. I spoke to a few of them in French.
They're everywhere. They're up there. Don't wave at me, you sorry fucking sand. I tell them like it is. Fuck, man, I don't like them. I don't like them, and I want them to know I don't like them. Pack up and move back to Haitieville, wherever the fuck you're from.
Why did you come here to Springfield?
In Springfield, pour me venir travailler, me chercher une vie meilleure. Moi, c'est haïtien.
Okay. Okay. I heard there were rumors of Haitians eating the neighbors' cats and a Canadian goose. Is that true or completely false?
No.
Okay. Okay.
This whole thing about like the goose, I mean, that was not even a Haitian in the first place. It makes me feel like Ralph Cifaretto talking to Tony Soprano. Oh, horse? You eat beef and pork by the truckload.
Yeah.
People who eat the most disgusting, like factory farmed, abused animals on earth. Oh my God, an innocent goose?
Yeah.
What the are you talking
it's
about?
Also, conservatives that are saying this. It's like, don't you guys go duck hunting? Like, what the like, I don't understand. Like, so if it was a white dude wearing like a tactical hunting vest, you'd be like, oh, this is real America. But the moment it's like some rando black dude, you're like, oh, then, you know, this is weird and up.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's like stupid to even like entertain this, right? Because it's just, they're using like these instances of people who like are not even Haitians, like these isolated incidents to paint a broad picture. But like when it comes down to it, what is the difference between a goose, eating a goose, or a cow, or a chicken, or anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pas quoi ça tout. Peut-être mon nan qui doit avoir un problème d'éducation qui fait le faire ça même pas quoi. C'est vraiment difficile.
Yeah, exactly. All these people are vegan.
We've lost a whole bunch of cats. There
like
was a
Morrissey.
van pulled over that had over 100 cats in it with the Haitians. They said they was eating them.
Dude.
What the is it? Well,
where does he find these meth heads, dude? I mean, Ohio, I guess. There's just...
Is he putting like copper wiring under a box and trapping them? I'll let you go when you say you saw a guy taking cats.
Actually,
Yeah,
not fake news.
not fake news.
So a van was collecting cats and eating
I
them.
watched it happen, yeah. Watched them get pulled over with the cats and admit to the police that they was eating them.
You're not joshing with me.
No, I'm almost 50 years old, buddy. No.
You don't mess around.
No.
Twitter is saying the Haitians are...
Yeah, that seems like a reliable orator.
Yeah. So you say he heard everything they said to the cops, presumably.
Yeah, he was in the van. He was in the van. He was also being kidnapped for being white.
Yeah. He was. They cook the cats and eat them and use whites like basil leaves. They don't actually eat them. They're just for flavoring.
Yeah, they make you dip your hand in there for a little bit.
Yeah.
Just to swap out the taste a little bit. This take, new form of citizen journalism where the guy tells you he saw Bigfoot and you're like, okay, you're not Joshua me, right? No, that's literally what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, think about the dumbest person you know. Think about some of the fun things that he says that you and your group of friends sometimes will be like, haha, that's really funny. Did you hear what Dave said? You know, that guy is talking to a YouTuber and 1.5 million people are like, that's right, it corresponds to what I believe.
I love his credential. It's like, are you lying to me? I'm 50 years old. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, there are no 50-year-olds who just tell outrageous lies for no reason.
Yeah.
He's too
are
mature.
eating cats and can't drive. Is that true? True or no?
No.
Where are they getting the money?
The government. They said it's a fucking program for them to.
For like migrants, like asylum seekers?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're like roaches, man.
Yeah, I get along with them as long as they don't go pulling their crazy machetes when they're out mowing their grass with it.
Have they brought out machetes?
Oh yeah, that's how they trim their yard.
Actually?
Yeah. It surprised me they let them all in, but I think
I love his follow-up questions. Actually?
Well,
wow.
there you have it. Why? Okay, if like
Riveting reporting.
If just some like guy who spends all day staring at one side of the sidewalk and then the sun goes down and he's like, time to look at the other side of the sidewalk. That's his job.
Yeah.
If that guy, you can go, okay, it's happening because the sidewalk guy said it's happening, and I said, is it really happening? And he said, yep. Then like when you ask like a Haitian guy, are you eating cats? And he goes, no. Well, don't those cancel each other out? There's the same like rigor of reporting on both of them.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't those two things just like cancel each other out completely?
The best counter argument to an anecdote is just like another dumb guy who just says, no, that's not happening. Yeah. I mean, this is like the broader anger that I have for the likes of New York Times and completely dropping the ball deliberately, as they are designed to do so when talking about issues that pertain to American foreign policy, is that like there's also more people making the valid argument that they're doing misinformation and that there's like less trust in these mainstream institutions, when like these guys are somehow even lowering the bar further than the New York Times does. And this is going to be all that we have in terms of like reliable reporting or trusted, verifiable reporting at the end of the day in a couple years. That shit pisses me off.
Well, if David Moore.
Luckily we have David Muir.
The newsman from the movies.
And 4 of them just moved in here. They ain't in there.
Do you think you'll sell the house to a Haitian family one day?
Hell no. I wouldn't give them motherfuckers the sweat off my balls if he's dying of thirst. I'm fucking for real, man. I
get it.
I am fucking sick of them.
This is
I don't give a
Racist.
Yeah.
How many more different ways can I tell you how racist I am?
put a Haitian in every fucking house. I'll be the only white person here.
Twitter is saying that Haitians are kidnapping the neighbors' cats and eating them. Is that true or false? I gotta ask the hard questions here.
You take her out,
Yo volé chat
You know, the thing that also doesn't make sense, obviously a lot of shit doesn't make sense, but the thing that also doesn't especially make sense is like, if the Haitians are eating all the groceries and getting $3,000 a month from the government, why would they steal your cats to eat? Like, what's going on there? Even in like the logical conundrum that they've built for themselves, like it still doesn't make sense. And it's just, I guess, like they just have what? They specifically love cats? Is that what it is? Like they're balling. They're balling on welfare.
I have seen the line against like guys who are more like into the movement, into the European style right-wing movement than Olivera, say that it's like a Santeria.
Like
thing,
voodoo type.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Ritualistic sacrifice. Oh my God. Okay.
No.
Non.
Why is everyone coming here?
Haïtien viennent ici pour travail, mais manger chat, non. Parce que, non, pas manger chat, non, chat, non. Si nous besoin de viande, manger viande, aller dans Walmart, nous acheter, mais manger chat, Haïtien, pas manger chat.
Okay. Why did you leave Haiti?
Moi, j'ai quitté Haïti parce que, dans le moment, pays, il y a un petit genre qui a un problème politique, il y a des autres qui ont passé, so, j'ai juste essayé de quitter jusqu'à ce que ça arrangé pour me retourner dans le pays.
Are they driving the housing costs up around here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like nobody.
Big time?
Yeah, like
What are we talking?
okay. Honestly, in my opinion, it'll be a surprise if I don't get kicked out, so they can boost up the rate on this place.
How is that the fault of the random Haitian dude, bro? You have a landlord who is going to evict you, but your fucking landlord is white and the Haitians are black. So you're like, you know whose fault this is? The black people, not the landlord. Like, that's the third time in this video we've heard a motherfucker be like, Haitians are coming in and they're driving up the property prices. And it's like, dude, what are you saying? Like, it's your landlord that's making rent more expensive.
Dude, one of them has such like a peasant mindset that he goes, well, the landlords can't even make money unless they charge the Haitians $3,000, which we can't pay. It's like, what? Who told you that? A landlord?
Yeah.
Place. They'll probably fix it,
I see.
get it where it's looking better, and boost the rate up on it. They pay $1,200 a month.
How much money does the government give you per month?
Pero el first time me doy como primera vez te pusieron como 500, segunda 300.
Okay. ¿Cuántos Haitians vive aquí en las 2 años?
No tengo un mensual, pero yo nuevo por ahí.
Okay. ¿De dónde eres?
En Haití,
Haiti?
sí.
¿Cuántos meses vive aquí?
Tengo 2 meses,
2?
sí.
Did anyone tell you to come here to Springfield, Ohio?
Sí.
Did a friend tell you to come move here for a job? How did you learn about Springfield?
Yo tengo mi padres por ahí.
Okay. How?
This dude could have read one article, dude, like the PBS documentary that was done on Springfield, Ohio, about how the town needed labor. There was a surplus, or I mean, there was a shortage of labor in the town with all the new jobs that were readily available, and like a couple Haitian people moved in, and then word spread that there was jobs there, so a bunch of Haitian people were like, oh, thank God,
Yeah,
and that's how you build a enclave usually in this situation. Like, people are trying to be protected from the dumb racist hicks that want to kill them, so they're like, oh, there's safety and job security here.
Yeah, no, that is generally how like immigration patterns work. And like, was that the same article where they're like, yeah, they're like great employees, they like show up on time,
Yeah,
they're not
I mean, this is
smoking oxys in the car.
they also apparently like attend church. They're
No,
like very religious.
Haitians are incredibly religious. It's
Yeah.
like one of the most like Christian populations
Yeah.
in the hemisphere.
Yeah, Frank Luntz posted this from the PBS documentary, and Stephen Miller. The fact that our corporations want cheap, pliant foreign labor doesn't mean the rest of us don't get to have a country, Frank. This is a nation. Nations owe their loyalty and allegiance to their own citizens, to their own towns and communities. Dude, you are a Republican. What the are you saying? You are the reason why so many of these places are in a state of disrepair. Like, your administration has only continued along on that agenda. You just don't like black people. That's it. And yeah, and those motherfuckers speak like 4 languages too. That's the other part where they're like, oh, these are some dumb, uneducated, lazy cat eater. They're speaking 4 goddamn languages. They're working hard. They just want to survive. And you're over here lazy and angry as
All of them are saying that, like, oh, they're making the amount goes up every time. They're making $2,000 a month from welfare, $3,000, $4,000. They're paying $4,000 for rent, all subsidized from the government. Which, what is there any public assistance program in America, much less in Ohio, like that? No. You actually talk to the guy, and it's like, well, first it was 500, then it's 300, which is how most food stamp programs in America work. They go
there wasn't even
down.
like direct cash infusion. It was probably like food stamps.
Yeah.
It was just talking about.
But no, that never gets addressed.
Yeah, very frustrating. And these guys that have no solutions, like that objectively are using this as an opportunity to make white people who have been over by neoliberalism focus on like Haitian immigrants, their neighbors, instead of like the actual people stealing their money.
How much is it to rent an apartment here in Springfield? How much do you pay for rent?
Pero todavía yo no pagué, pero yo vivo con mi padre, mensual cada mes 700.
Is anyone eating cats out here?
No.
Okay. Falso.
Falso.
Falso información. Okay. Do you know many other Haitians here?
Yes.
Yeah. Big community?
Yes.
Okay. And why are so many Haitians?
By the way, if you recall, Republicans did this shit with Hazleton in Pennsylvania, a town that was in a state of disrepair, okay? Almost permanently bankrupt, no businesses left, industry left. And then Latin American migrants came in and they boosted the goddamn economy. They brought businesses there. They brought life back into the town. And ironically enough, famously Tucker Carlson was cutting articles exactly like this, going and talking to people in this former ghost town, being like, yeah, there's more work here, but the culture of Hazleton has changed dramatically and I hate it. And it's like, dog, what the are you saying? Some of these people would literally die in their bum town with like 11 people before they allow the town to thrive, because the people that are causing the town to thrive again are brown, dude. That pisses me off so much. National Geographic wrote this long and comprehensive revival story of Hazleton.
I heard on Twitter that cats are getting kidnapped. Is that true?
Yes, my mom
laughing.
actually seen a post on Facebook. There was Haitians in a white van driving around the neighborhoods.
That's an AI image, bro. Your mom saw an AI image. You guys are so stupid. I saw a post on Facebook. Oh my God. Riveting reporting.
Cat.
For what?
Skinning them and eating them. 90% of the auto accidents are Haitian involved.
Okay.
And I've almost gotten hit by several of them.
90% of auto accidents are Haitian involved.
This woman was the former chair of the Bureau of Statistics for Ohio.
My mother saw it on Facebook. 90% of auto accidents are Haitian involved. Everybody knows this.
I'm walking because I walk a lot, and they're going the wrong way down one-way streets, and they think they own the streets. And when they got chased out, he hit the curb. When they got chased out, she heard one of them say it, and it was actually in English.
Look at them, just blasted off. What the fuck?
They've knocked down my grandmother's.
Like what?
What happened?
What? The dude did a U-turn and he like went over the curb. How is this?
No one did that in this town before the Haitians.
Yeah,
none of these people ever went on the curb.
Look at them, just blasted off.
Chased out. She heard one of them say it, and it was actually in English.
Look at them, just blasted off.
Oh my
they've
God,
not
he's going
We-
21 miles an hour.
Yeah,
He
we
could kill
caught a
someone.
black man driving.
Be real, we all know about the neo-Nazis just a couple weeks ago being
I saw
down, and I ain't saying that it's right and I ain't saying it's wrong, but look, let's think about it. I'm 36 years old, and in 36 years, that's the first time I've ever seen the neo-Nazis rally in our city.
My mom was telling me she was coming home the other night.
He's literally like, yeah, I saw black people and now I kind of agree with the neo-Nazis. Like, that's it. That's all he said here. He's like, I'm 36 years old. And you know why these neo-Nazis are here? Because black people are here and I kind of agree with them.
I get that, the woke racist. Immigration leads to neo-Nazis. So we have to prevent
Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back, Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the he was Hillary's 2008 campaign manager. That guy. He's falling on hard times.
Remember when Hillary said that about Europe? She was like, hey, you guys have to like capitulate to the far right on their anti-immigrant sentiment because otherwise, like, you know, the Nazis are going to take over. And then they did anyway. They did capitulate. And then the Nazis did take over. So
Yeah.
Migración de muchas Haitians a Springfield. ¿Sí posible?
Sí.
Oh my God, he showed the tire, like the curb rash on the tire. Bitch, the tires on my Porsche look way worse than that, motherfucker. Shut the up. This is not exclusive to Haitians, bro.
That's like so far the only that he's shown is like tires on the curb. Out of everything claimed in this video, that's the only thing he's been able to show.
This is like walking up to random black people and being like, oh, do you like fried chicken and watermelon, right? Like, this is that. Like, he's just doing that to like a bunch of random Haitian people. How is this in any way, shape, or form any different than that? Like, if someone was doing that, you'd be like, this is crazy. Like, this man is insanely racist. What the this is like Steven Crowder shit. You know what I mean?
It's like shit, like lower quality than Crowder somehow.
Like how is this like, oh, does this guy get any hate or people praising him? No, they think he's like speaking truth to power, dude. I don't understand it.
I'm trying to interview locals out here and hear their thoughts about the Haitians that have moved in.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I lived here for 24 years.
Yeah.
I lived in LA for 38 years.
Got it.
It is causing probably some problems. I personally noticed it because it took me months on end to find an apartment to live in.
Sure. The available housing supply has gone down and the prices have gone up, or what?
I'm not 100% sure about the prices going up. I mean, I hear rumors that there's landlords ripping off some of the Haitian people, you know, like trying to put multiple families in a house and charging them too much money. But I don't know if that's true. I haven't had any problems with anybody. I can tell you that. Again, no cat eating.
To be fair, all the Haitian people that we've seen so far in this video look very normal, and all the white people we've seen so far in the video look very f***ed up.
Every status
like,
effect.
Like with the exception
Scarlet
of that,
Rot.
with the exception of that one last guy who's like definitely a liberal, you can just like kind of tell from the way that they carry themselves. Every white person was like, "Yay, there's a race war happening, and I'm signing up."
You know how many boluses, by the way? I got scarlet rot. I was hanging out on the lake of rot recently.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So out of pure luck, I met up with Anthony Harris, the guy who went viral for giving this speech at Springfield's town hall.
These Haitians are running into trash cans. They're running into buildings. They flipping cars in the middle of the street. They're in the park grabbing up ducks by their neck and cutting their head off and walking off with them and eating them like.
And who's been going live on Facebook documenting the constant car crashes from the new Haitian drivers. We headed to the BMV to see how the Haitians are getting driver's licenses.
There's something really funny about like Midwesterners complaining that other people are driving poorly.
Yeah.
That like, it's like, dude, it's illegal to drive sober in your state. What the are you talking about?
How would you even note it? Like, every trash can in this town gets hit by a car 3 times a day.
Question for you. Do you know how the Haitians are getting driver's license? Can they transfer their license from Haiti, or?
No, they cannot transfer.
Do they have to undergo the same tests?
I'm not allowed to answer the personal questions outside of the office.
Well, okay. You know what they have to do?
I do not.
Okay.
I really don't know. No, but I know they're getting them quick.
They're getting them quick, right? We asked.
That is correct. You are not allowed to take pictures in here, sir. Sir.
In the, go outside? Sorry. Are they able to transfer their licenses from Haiti to here?
Oh,
No,
he's
not.
doing Project Veritas.
Yeah, no, this is.
Oh, he's doing Project Veritas finally.
Undercover journalism.
But that's the only question I can answer. I can't answer anything else.
Do you know how the Haitians are getting their driver's license so fast?
I do not.
Okay. All right, that's all I got for you.
I wish I knew.
Are they driving pretty good out here or what?
No.
No?
The world's greatest reporter.
I'm losing my mind at this. Like, he can't find a single person to answer this question. He refuses to do any research on the matter, and he's just randomly asking people like, so do you think Haitians drive well? And they're like, no.
And he's like, there you have it.
Yep, I guess
Pretty
point
crazy.
proven, you know? Yeah, that's
I love how like every video he makes, you could cut out like 70% of it if you did like a Google search or something. But he's like, no, that's valuable content of me flagging down people outside the Dollar General that Google search could be replacing. No, thank you.
I think one thing to take note of is like how absolutely dog living conditions are in Springfield, Ohio. If you want to understand where this like resentment is coming from all these like random people, like I'm not going to sit here and say that like they're nice people at all, but they don't deserve it. And this is what happens when your town sucks.
No, yeah, I don't think like no one deserves to like live this
Yeah. In the wealthiest nation on earth, mind you. Like, imagine that. Neither do the Haitians, really. Like, they don't.
No one does.
So, with more confusion gained than answers explaining how these Haitians are passing their driver's tests, I headed down to the Springfield.
Like, do we know if any of those car crashes are, like, caused by Haitians? And even if they are, like, why the do you think that like Haitians have like some different gene in them that like causes them to do more car crashes than usual? It's just so weird.
Welfare center where Haitians are apparently clogging the lines for locals, exhausting the town's resources, and overwhelming the employees. Question: where are you guys from? Haiti? Haiti? Okay. How many Haitians do you think will come out here in line today? That's what we're trying to.
Dude, you see a ton of people waiting at the like welfare line, and your first immediate reaction to that is like, let me put a camera on them and bother them. It's like, you are such a scumbag. I don't know how to describe how big of a scumbag you are.
80% of the people that come out here will be Haitian.
Okay. How long you been here in Springfield?
I've been here for 7 years now. What takes so long is because they've got only 2 lines that they serve people in there, sometimes 3. And on all 3 of those, they got interpreters for each one, right? When it'll go a lot faster if you had 1 line for people that like couldn't, speak English that well, and then have another line for people that can go through the line faster. Because a lot of times they'll have paperwork with them and stuff, they won't have it in order.
We tried the split line for a while. It ended up being less efficient for everybody.
Is this about as long as it gets these days?
This is a normal Monday. Yeah, we've had worse.
Like, I'm just here because I'm just trying to get them to clear a medical car.
Are the systems stressed right now in Springfield? Can they handle the amount of people coming in?
No, they really can't. I've been trying to get just a simple Medicaid card since June. They took me off I'm a vet. They took me off of the disability and made me start paying for my own disability. And I don't know why they took me off, but so I had to give them proof of income and disabilities.
This video is a perfect demonstration that like every single issue that every single American citizen has experienced is either directly the fault of the government for refusing to fund these programs and mismanaging them, or directly the fault of a fucking landlord. Like, this video is a perfect demonstration of the thing I talk about all the time with like austerity and comes economic instability. With economic volatility, economic instability, and wealth inequality comes a environment that is so ripe for right-wing radicalization. So ripe. And the further we move away from addressing the root cause of these problems, the more that this society is going to get more Euro-fascist. Good stuff.
I gave them all that. They still ain't did nothing.
So you're a veteran and you're competing with some of the resources they're getting who just came in here?
Yeah. This America. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm saying that the things that the hoops they make us jump through can have you turn on each other in a sense, or say negative things. I don't have anything that's negative to say or bad to say about anybody Haitian. Sure. You know what I mean?
Do you think the town's taking care of their local residents that were here first and foremost?
Oh no, hell no.
Well, thanks for your service.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Good luck in line.
Like, and the thing is, there's people on Twitter and Instagram that don't think it's real. Like, don't think none of this
we
shit is
just we just saw it in real time.
You proved zero of the claims.
Yeah, okay, so he got booted off Medicaid, which is a thing that happens, like, unfortunately in every state. I kind of think it's like a standard practice at this point, because you see this in private insurance as well, where they will either deny someone's claim or just boot somebody off a medical public assistance program, because they know that for the most part, poor people do like that they will just be like too overwhelmed to like contest it most of the time, and that is how austerity deals.
Oh, the purposeful like services that they offer too, because like they make it as difficult as possible to even attain these programs from the jump.
That's crazy. If you're local trying to get your Medicaid, your welfare benefits, etc., you're waiting 2 hours now.
I wonder if any of these guys, including this head, is actually advocating for more funding to any of these programs so that there is like more people hired to be able to process faster, for example.
Hi there. I saw your speech at the city council, and I was wondering if I could interview you.
Hungry?
Well, I've seen a video of a guy getting a Canadian goose, a Haitian dude, and I have rumors of Haitians taking cats. Tell me what's going on here.
I'm a cat lady, as you can tell.
You have a lot of cats.
Yeah, I have a lot of cats. The goose story, I believe, originated in Columbus. I have not seen it here.
And just for context, you are surrounded, this entire community, mostly Haitians now?
Yeah, I believe we're looking at probably about 50% is what I'm saying. But
the funny thing about this, and I talk about this quite a bit, like on Twitter, there is this like anonymity to an account. So there is like a air of legitimacy. Like you can't tell that the person is like a weirdo, right?
Right.
On Twitter, you can't really tell, especially when there's like a whole bunch of like blue checkmark accounts that you also can't tell if they're crazy or not. But like in this video, you can literally smell the crazy off of this person.
This is an insane person.
Like you can tell that this is not a person who's got everything going on over here, right? And yet people are so personally invested in this narrative being true that they just like overlook that fact for some weird reason. Like you would never hang out with this person. You would never want to be around this person. You would never take this person seriously if they told you some shit, if they came up to you on the street. But on a YouTube video, you're like, yeah, no, she's telling the truth for sure.
I'm worried. My town is going to pot. Everybody wants to make this into a race issue. It's not a race issue. It's culture, it's accountability, and it's respect. And that's the things that I'm not seeing. And the women in this country have fought long and hard for the rights that they have been afforded. And these men in this culture treat their women very badly, and I watch it firsthand.
She's woke.
Yeah,
she's the woke racist. She's the liberal Groyper.
She's studying under Andrea Dworkin. Dworkin Groyper.
Yeah.
That's her.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, all penetrative sex is
when
it's
if
a
it's done
man
by
and a
Haitian.
woman.
Yeah. He's like it's the fifth Reich feminism.
all men are essentially but especially them.
Yeah.
Haitian men came down with probably a queen-size mattress and threw it in the front yard.
Okay.
It didn't go very well. I tried to explain. I tried to be nice. Didn't go very well. So
And you explained in English?
Yes. I had to drop the F-bomb and told them, take it and go. So they went down the street and ended up at that house right there.
Got it.
So they've thrown trash in the yard as they walk by.
But is there anything in that
I'm
yard?
done.
This
I'm tired
is
of
just
dealing.
a crazy woman.
I have seen virtually zero like good takes in this video from any of the Ohioans, with the exception of that one guy who was sitting behind his car. The veteran was kind of normal too, like, but beyond that, the old black guy, the veteran, was like kind of normal too. But like everyone else has just been like insane.
I feel like I also feel the black guy veteran was both normal, and it seemed like there was a lot that was like cut out.
Yeah.
And if like Olivera cut things out, it probably went directly against like the narrative of this video.
And it's perfect. The Haitian dudes they've been interviewing have been the least crazy. No, yeah, for sure. But like that doesn't matter, because the people that seek out this type of content already have made up their minds on the Haitian people. They're just looking for additional evidence to point to, so they can be like, see, I watched a YouTube video and I saw them Haitians, them crazy Haitians. They're driving like crazy. They're stealing geese.
Yeah.
Right. They don't care that the Haitian dudes in the video are very normal, like objectively significantly more normal than the Ohioan people that they're talking to, like the American citizens that they're talking to.
Do you think the Haitians here are trying to assimilate to the culture in the town you grew up in?
No, I don't see it. If it is, more power to him. But there's a language barrier. I get it. Okay, but when they are paroled here on the I-94, they get 8 months of English lessons, the first 8 months.
Okay.
If they're not taking advantage of that, then why should we, the taxpayer, have to turn around and have our services overwhelmed? They're saying 20,000, and I am saying between 35 and 40 with the birth rates and the things that I see going on. So I don't know who's to blame. I don't know whose door to start kicking in. Mike DeWine, if you see this, Mike DeWine, get a hold of me. I really would like to have a word with you. And I promise I won't yell at you. Somebody get a hold of me.
This is just a lonely old lady, man. Like,
You know what I've always want, like in my perfect world, if I get to be the American Gaddafi or Napoleon, if I'm installed by like a group of officers in the military who support me, is I would have a government department, and it would be in every state, it would be in every zip code, a government department of complaints where people are put in salaried positions to answer complaints from our most insane and baffled and lonely citizens. People who just want to complain to somebody. Maybe about something that didn't happen. Maybe about something that will happen.
Dude,
maybe
also,
about something totally imagined. You know how like when you call your bank or something, they're like, this call's recorded. Every recording is destroyed. No one will hear these.
Yeah. Z Jelani did a thread on this. The neo-Nazi group Blood Pride started this back in August 27th.
Our organization to make such a claim.
I've been told everyone who attends the town hall is speaking the gospel truth. You can't ask them for evidence, photograph, or a video or a police report for anything they said. I spoke to the person who took this photograph last night. They took it 2 months ago in Columbus, Ohio. They don't know who the person in the photo is and who the birds are. They've never been to Springfield. I'm saying that some combination of being stupid and being prejudiced is leading people to see a blurry photograph in a different place and come to the conclusion that we're being invaded by pet-eating Haitians. It's not on background. The photo was posted on Columbus Reddit 2 months ago. The user is public about it and is bewildered by the hijacking of this pic. You just see a blurry photo of a black man and you just into it all this? I mean, are you a small child? The answer is yes. You know, I don't see how any of this is smarter than Nazism. Even their propaganda was not this dumb. Should I post a blurry photo? Okay, this is a fair question. I need to check my cognitive biases as a guy with a Hitler avatar. Are you sure being brown and dismissing claims because Nazis bad isn't clouding your judgment? Twitter, the everything app.
Do your banking on here.
Yeah. A disabled elderly woman in Springfield, Ohio explains how the influx of Haitian migrants have put women like her in danger.
I am a disabled elderly woman that has such high anxiety leaving my house that I rarely do. And when I do, I'm armed and I have my 200 or my 100.
That's great. And,
I have
yeah.
She's going to do a hate crime in like less than a month.
I love when people who go to town halls have handguns.
Yeah.
Always ends
who
well.
Publicly admit that they have like an anxiety disorder. Yeah, that's great.
Oh my God.
This is exactly
why we need fighter jets.
No,
for people.
this is, I was about to say, I was going in a very different direction. This is why we need gun control. Like, this person should not have a gun, okay? Straight up.
Or she can have a gun, but a good guy has a plane.
Why is Super Mario in the background?
Oh my God, I didn't notice that. I have come here to speak about a very serious issue.
These Haitians have stolen my princess. And I keep knocking on the door and they say, not in this castle.
That really is him.
Maybe she's like, I've been groped. There's a man who keeps saying it's a me, a Mario, following me around. He's here in this room with me right now.
If Mario put on the Tanuki suit, they try to eat him.
Oh my God. Oh, Mario has spoken. Oh, what the did he say?
Ooh.
Our wives and our grandmothers and our children are scared to go to the store because of the recent Haitian influx. It's out of control. role here. It's a big.
So what is that? So they're just like racist? Is that what it is? They're just like afraid of seeing black people around?
I guess.
They're afraid. There's too many black people here. This used to be a good town.
Yeah, and there's like dude, the last crazy woman in the Olivera video was like, they come from a culture where like women are treated horribly. Which, do they just like, do they think they're like Muslims or something and they're just repeating what they say about Muslims? I don't know.
Yeah. No, it's, that's always the woke way of immigrants is like advocating for the exact same things that you're claiming the Haitians are doing, but only when white people do it.
Yeah.
A lot of right wingers see people memeing about it and think they are thinking the same. No, I think they're just stupid, dude.
Tinderbox. The traffic accidents. There's people that are scared to travel on this road out in front of us here because.
Okay, I did not expect his voice to be like this with the outfit. Like, I really thought he was going to be like, yeah, the Haitians that are coming. Nope, we were wrong.
They took my mushroom and became huge.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Haitians here who are wrecking daily, and they're scared. And it's a real concern. Those are the real things, not the sensationalism of, pets being eaten. But here we are. Now we have the world's attention.
Oh, he's sound. He's like, the pet story's fake, but my wife is still afraid of Haitians.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm just a little racist.
Yeah, we don't believe that crazy shit. We just think all our wives and grandmothers are going to be human trafficked anytime they go anywhere.
Let's focus on the things that are really happening here. 20,000 plus immigrants have come to our city, and we can't communicate with them. We're overwhelmed. Give us a little bit. We wouldn't even be having this conversation right now if there was only 5,000 of them.
Oh, yes, you would.
Yeah.
Yes, you would.
If there was one of them, there would be this would be going on.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
Jesus
you
Christ.
would. You would.
Welcome to our community. Develop programs to where we teach them how to speak and drive, and let them know that it's not okay to go to our public park and just grab a goose.
Wait, you just said the pet story is fake.
Oh my God.
This is the guy that wants to be like seemingly smarter than the other conservatives. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he saw
it's like, I know the truth, okay? They're only stealing the geese from the park.
He saw the cat lady in the video and was like, okay, I'm not a nut job like her.
Yeah.
Take home for dinner. That's how it was in your country. It's not that way here.
Thank God.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That's why they're voting for the RFK Jr. Trump ticket.
You know stupid everyone is now.
Yeah.
Like there's just, it's not just this. It's just, there's so much where politics has always been stupid, and there have been, I think, like worse climates in America. I think like post 9/11, namely. But there's just so much I see every day where like it would have gotten you laughed out of the room in like 2008 or 2009. But everyone and everything is just so dumb now.